वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्
Towards the end of Dwapara Yuga, the evil king Kamsa ruled the planet Earth with his demonic powers. Very desperately, the Devatas, that is, the demigods, together with Mother Earth, approached Lord Vishnu and prayed to him in a humble mood.
संयोरामृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शं नो अस्तु द्विपदेः शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
O Lord, my planet is being terrorized.
Lord, we are greatly suffering. Please protect us. Trahimam, Trahimam.
Oh Lord, please save us from this wicked king named Kamsa.
Yadha yadha hi dharmasya glanirbhavati bharatah abhyudhanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharat, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanardhaya sambhavami yuge yuge. In order to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I advent myself, millennium after millennium. Very soon I will appear in my full incarnation and fulfill all your prayers.
Kamsa had a sister named Devaki and insisted to have her married with Vasudeva. After the wedding ceremony, Kamsa personally escorted Devaki and Vasudeva on his chariot when suddenly an unseen voice from the sky, Akashvani, spoke.
Oh, fool! The eighth child of the person you are taking to her in-laws' house will be the cause of your death and kill you.
Kamsa became furious and was about to kill Devaki, but Vasudeva intervened and promised to hand over every child to him, which he did one by one until the time arrived for the Supreme Personality of Godhead to appear.
We have lost all our 7 children. I couldn't even grieve the death of one.
I feel the same unbearable pain. Let the Supreme Lord appear soon.
O Lord, we had prayed to see you in a baby form. We did not hope to see you appear with 4 arms.
I am your son and also your worshipable Lord. To remind you of this, I have appeared in this form. You must take me across Yamuna to Gokula village, leave me in the house of Nanda Maharaj, and bring his daughter back here.
After saying this, the Lord immediately turned himself into an infant. As soon as Vasudeva lifted and cradled the Lord in his arms, the shackles that bound his arms and legs fell off from his body, and the gates to the prison swung open. This signifies that when a person accepts the Lord in his or her heart, the tie to this material world becomes severed. With Vasudev now freed and the guards in deep sleep, he left the jailhouse. Vasudev reached Gokul while everyone was sleeping. On that same night, Mother Yashoda gave birth to Ambika. Vasudev quietly left Lord Krishna on Yashoda's bed, took her daughter, and proceeded back to Mathura. There he handed her to Devaki and was mysteriously shackled and the gates of the jailhouse automatically locked. The reason Devaki and Vasudev were again bound is because now they held Maya in their hands, whereas when they held Krishna, they were freed. When Devaki took the girl in her arms, the baby started to cry. This woke up the gatekeepers, who informed Kamsa of the birth. Kamsa ran to the jailhouse. He snatched the girl from Devki's arm, wanting to kill her by grabbing her legs and smashing her to a stone. But the child slipped from his hands and reached the sky, where she took the form of Durga Devi, and she spoke as follows.
O Kamsa, you fool! What will you gain by killing me? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who has been your enemy from the very beginning and who will certainly kill you, has already taken his birth somewhere else in the land of Vraja. Therefore, do not unnecessarily kill other children.
Hearing this, Kamsa almost went mad and crazy, and reached Vasudev and Devaki to beg for forgiveness. He begged his pardon and released them from the jail, whereby he spoke the following.
Oh, my sister, oh, my brother-in-law, I am indeed so sinful that exactly like a man-eater who eats his own child, I have killed so many sons born of you. Being merciless and cruel, I have forsaken all my relatives and friends. Not only human beings, but sometimes even providence lies. And I am so sinful that I believed the omen of providence and killed so many of my sister's children. My dear sister Devaki, all good fortune unto you. Everyone suffers and enjoys the results of his own work under the control of providence. Therefore, although your sons have unfortunately been killed by me, please do not lament for them.
Greatly disturbed, Kamsa consulted his ministers on what the goddess Durga Devi had told him. His ministers advised him the following.
O king of the Bhoja dynasty, beginning today we shall kill all the children born in all the villages, towns and pasturing grounds within the past 10 days or slightly more. The demigods always fear the sound of your bowstrings. They are constantly in anxiety, afraid of fighting. Therefore, what can they do by their endeavors to harm you, while being pierced by your arrows, which you discharged on all sides, some of them who were injured by multitude of arrows, but who desired to live, fled the battlefield, intent on escaping. We are, by nature, demoniac and adverse to devotional life. If we completely destroy Sanatana Dharma, our strength will increase many-fold. If this is destroyed, then Lord Vishnu will also be destroyed.
Tanur, wherever you see saints, devotees and Brahmans, punish them, destroy them and sacrifices. Show no mercy to anyone. Manage so that no one will be able to chant the names of Lord Vishnu.
In the meanwhile, on the other side of the Yamuna river, various festivities were going on to celebrate Lord's appearance, out of which the name-giving ceremony, the Namakarana Samskara, was done secretly. One day, Gargamuni was requested by Vasudev to visit Gokula.
Pranam Munivar, you're not an ordinary Brahmana. You're a great personality filled with many categories of knowledge. You are a very important devotee and dedicated to pleasing the Supreme Lord. Your arrival at your home is for the welfare of householders like us. The endeavors that great personalities like you embark on are not for your benefit, but for the benefit and development of cripple-minded people like us. I request you to please perform the name-giving ceremony of our 2 children and make their horoscope as well.
Oh Nanda, everyone knows that I am the priest of the Yadavas, If I perform the name giving ceremony of your children, everyone will think that these two children are the sons of Devaki. If Kamsa finds out that these boys are Devaki's son, he will leave his throne and run here straight from Mathura to kill them. Kamsa knows Devaki's 8 offspring cannot be a female.
Munivar, I understand that. We shall perform the ceremony in a secluded place in total secrecy. We shall perform the ceremony so secretly that not even my brothers, my sisters, my relative, my friends, my servants, etc. will know about it. I intensely desire to have this ceremony only performed by you.
In Thews was the ceremony performed in Goshala of Maharaja Nanda.
Om swasti na indro vridasravaha swasti na pusha vishwavedaha swasti na stalkshorishthaneme swasti no brihasapatirdathatuh. Om mangalam bhagwan Vishnu mangalam gururatwajam mangalam pundalikakshaya mangalayatano hari. Om shantakaram bhujakashainam padmanabham suresham vishwadharam gaganasadrisham megavardham subhangam Lakshmikantam kamalayanam yogvidyanagam vande Vishnu bhavardham sarvalokekanatham. Hari Om. Ayam hi Rohini putro Ramayam surado gune akshashate Rama iti baladi kyat balam vidu. This son of Rohini will please everyone with his wonderful qualities, which is why he will be named and called Rama. Rama Rama Ramati Rame Rama Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. And because he has unlimited strength, people will also call him Balaram. Because he will hold a plow in his hands, he will be called Haladar. And as this child unites two families, yours Nanda Maharaj and the one of Vasudeva, he will be known as Sankarshan. Above this son and this child is able to give spiritual potency to everyone, and that's why he will be known as Baladeva as well.
After giving Rohini's son the name Balaram, Gargamuni gave Yashoda's son his name, saying,
Asan varnastriyo hi asya greenato nuyugam tanu shukla raktastata pita idanim krishnatam gataha. This son of Yashoda takes birth in all of the 4 yugas, ages. In Satyayug, the golden age, his color was white. In Tretayug, the silver age, his color was red. In Dwapar Yuga, the copper age, his color is black. And in Kali Yuga, the iron age, his color will be golden. Because this current age of Dwapar Yuga, he appeared in a darkish complexion, his name will be Krishna. And this child will attract the whole universe. Besides this, he will be known by unlimited names like Madhusudan, Shamsundar, Govinda, Murari, based on all the glorious activities that he will perform. In the 6th house, from the birth house, in this child's horoscope, there is an inauspicious planet, from which there will be a little problem. The rest is very wonderful.
Hearing this disturbed Nanda and Yashoda very much, and they asked,
Oh, after so many years we have received a child and he has an unwanted planet? How unfortunate! Please tell us what misfortune this planet will bring.
He will be loved by way too many females. There will be more marriages than that can be counted for. Of all those marriages, there will only take ceremonies place for 16,108. All others will be love marriages.
Upon hearing this, Mother Yashoda became very jolly and happy. She said,
There is no harm if many ladies love my child. One day in Gokul, while all the gopis were happily engaged in devotional service, some were singing, others were playing musical instruments, others clapping, and some were dancing in a great joy. A demoness named Putana entered Gokul. Although Putana had a ferocious, ghastly female demon form, but change herself into a beautiful woman, nicely decorated, so she could freely mingle with the residents of Gokul to find out what house a child had just taken birth in. Oh, such a beautiful child! He looks gorgeous! Can I play with him?
The name Putana was given because no child would ever be happy on her lap. Her lap was like a slaughterhouse where innocent children were killed. After placing her poisoned nipple in Krishna's mouth, Putana said,
Oh, my dear baby boy, drink my milk and become strong. You are so very beautiful. Just drink my milk and you will become immortal.
The Lord thought, I shall defer her life heir. The Lord held her breast with 2 hands and started sucking her life from her body. Putana shouted,
Leave me! Leave me! You child! Leave me!
This sucking caused her excessive pain and she manifested her real form. Putana started to run around with Krishna out of pain and fell dead on the ground.